Manga chapter 1119. Sorry about that little slip of the tongue there. But how's it going? I'm joined by my Nakama Segrain, and how's it going, Bullet?
It's going good. Just still waiting for the stream to go live on my end.
That's fair. That's fair.
But it's good to be back again this week.
Let's see here. We do.
Oh yeah, it doesn't
be
seem
going.
to be live yet.
Let's see here. We should be moving. I'm gonna go ahead.
Nope, we're not live yet.
Go ahead and check on this one because I just opened an update.
Yep, it's going for me.
Perfect. All right. So as always, I'm joined by Segrain.
Yeah,
how's it
now
going
we're
as well,
live.
Segrain?
Going all good. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Excited for the chapter.
I am too. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on my end, see what we've got to start off. Okay. Chapters 1119. I'm gonna say Emet, and we see Ogre Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 9. Kibi, pelted with rocks by children who hate Kaido. Aww, that's sad. So there's a little bit of ogre hatred stemming, but we can kind of understand where that came from. Is that fair?
Oh yeah.
That's difficult, but hopefully we'll be able to figure it out in due time for Yamato. Any thoughts before we jump into the chapter?
Poor Yamato, she goes against her dad, gets pummeled, and now she's still getting pummeled because she's related to him.
Unfortunately, there's a little bit of hatred that still remains. This might be that reaching out to the kids part and helping to educate the next generation. I hope. We'll see. Interesting on how we can get there, but only 13 chapters, so a little short today, but
13 pages.
Yeah, sorry, 13 chapters, 13 pages today. So I'll start. We'll go Segrain, and then we'll go with Bullet. Okay. I'll jump in 3, 2, and 1. Just to go, Stussy. And we cut to an outer part of the labo phase. We've got ... exclamation point. You said that you will... You said you know what I'll do next, didn't you? You think we're friends? Don't make me laugh. And I'm guessing that's Kaku saying that to her. A cold-blooded colleague who I respect, maybe. But once Lucci gets here, I won't be able to stop him. Kaku, just go! And you see Kaku upset as well. So very, very interesting that we do see... Drew's not here for this, but there was a little bit of that familial warmth, I guess is the best way of putting it. But we do see that. Any thoughts, lads?
Not really.
That's fair.
But it's interesting to see, seeing Kaku's emotion there. Like before, we were not sure. Okay, was he? What was he thinking in the bubble? But right now, we see clearly, like he's emotional.
I don't know if
You wouldn't call this emotional, or you don't think?
No, I would. I don't know. I don't think Lucci's gonna reject her.
Lucci's gonna kill her. What are you talking? Why do you think Lucci is this like humble, like nice, cuddly kitten all of a sudden? He has never shown this propensity at all.
Or kill.
And you know what blows my mind is that people give Lucci more benefit. who actually deserve.
Interesting. I'm getting a little bit of Foxy on Bullet. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. No, I don't know. I think it'll be fine with her.
Okay.
Yeah, even if Lucci won't do anything to her, I think he's just looking out for her because he knows who Lucci is.
Let's see here. Sorry, I'm not. It's not that I'm being untalkative. I'm checking my stream to make sure we're all good on my end. Can you guys still hear on the stream
All right.
on your end? Let's see here.
Yeah, it is all good on my end here.
Okay. We'll keep chugging along. So we've got.
All right.
All right. Excellent.
I hope you have the soundtrack on to
right?
to help
To
with the dead noise.
No, the background helps a lot in a lot of these situations. So now we go on to page 3, and you have Luffy just gigging it. Yeah, now I'm having fun, and you have Nikabani in the background, and she's like, eek, doom doo da da, doom doo da da. That's the same face as on the Straw Hat Luffy posters, and all of the Marines are putting it together. Doom doo da da, and all the giants are like, Nika! Doom doo da da. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. 2 Nikas. It's just an illusion of the H fruit. Know your place, and he's like yelling these lies to them. Listen up, boys. You can't hurt these guys by ripping them up or crushing them. Listen up, boys. You can't hurt these guys by ripping them up or crushing them. I'm not sure what I mean by that. Oh, that's what he's telling the giants. Okay, that makes more sense now.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. So, on your end, Sigrain, you all set for page 4?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Let's move on in 3, 2, 1.
What is this?
So I want you to wail on me as hard as you can. And it seems like he ballooned up his body, and he's taking in all the fire blast.
Well, he's saying, I want that smoke, like, go ahead and attack me with all your might. Which is pretty interesting in this part, I definitely find.
Oh yeah. So there is no other way to do this? And Sanjay is asking, so there's no other way to do this? As hard as we can, eh? Say no more. Wait. Why is Frankie saying that?
I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. That's the funny part.
And then you just look at Body's reply.
Oh yeah. You want me to punch you? Why? Oh, okay. Now I understand what is going on. I was a bit confused. Okay. Help. So it's Bunny that is surprised. You want me to punch you? Why? Okay. And help us out here. Do something about that bird. Put out the flame so we can sail. Stop dancing, you idiots! Oh, the giants in the background are still dancing. What?
Oh yeah, they're.
You were doing it too.
If
you were doing it too.
Is a god and a deity, his songs have really just got to have everyone just being like do da da, do da da, do da da. I think that's a very fun.
And they're just jamming to the beat.
Oh, it's so much fun. It is so much fun.
Oh man, when they animated the drums, it was so good. Like the audio in there, in the anime. I just love it.
I haven't caught up to that yet. I need to catch up now that I have the time.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they did year 5.
huh?
I would definitely
Yeah, they
suggest.
finally did year 5.
All right, moving on to the next page, and he he cut this guy. What is his name again? Marcus Mars, right? He cut him by the wings. Hurry, while I've got a hold on him. Captain's orders, Bunny. A freed Janbe Hell. Okay, so they are attacking Luffy from behind, right? I think it's like they're charging him up.
He's trying to use their own powers against them, basically. So that's why he took the entirety of it and he was like, hey, knock me into him. Brah! So yeah.
Oh.
Luffy is
Okay.
Luffy is doing that, yes.
Uh-huh. And Frankie, strong impact. Here goes super size Nika. Memories, right punch. Oh, that hurts. Of course it's gonna hurt.
So now you see the impact of him hitting the bird. So I want to really jump into this. So any thoughts on this panel by panel, or are we ready to jump on to Bullet's turn?
So Bunny is using Luffy's attacks. The exact same attacks. This is a Red Rock attack, I think, right?
It's Memory's right punch.
Memories.
Memory's
So right
That's
punch
what
is
she's
from,
calling it, but it does look like Red Rock.
I think right punch is from Frankie, right?
Oh no! So it's Infrared Jumbo Hell Memories is Sanji, Strong Impact. Right is Frankie, and then Supersized Nika Punch would then be Bonnie. So no, it's not even in that category of like what is Luffy's, like just Bullet or anything like that. So,
the name is different.
say that one more time. I lost you.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's just I had lost. Foxy got you there for a second, so.
Oh, I was saying like Bunny's attack is the name is different, but it looks like Red Rock.
That makes sense. Let's see
Yeah.
here. Alright, that is still running, so I'm gonna. Okay, good. KBS is back up. Sorry, the bitrate just kept dropping there for a second, so I had to zoned out there, check it, had to jump in on that. I now know why the people who have the big setups have to have like the specific team for like managing all of this stuff, because this is a lot.
Oh yeah, it's not easy.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot.
But we're still doing well. YouTube video stream is still chugging along. If it goes funky on y'all's end, definitely let me know. But I think for now, as long as OBS is looking good, we're gonna keep on chugging along. Bullet, you are on page 6, my dude.
If I was good. Alright, moving on to page 6. What? We're hurting you? You got Luffy screaming. Well, yeah. Of course it's gonna hurt if you use hockey. Yeah, so I think that's why Screen said it looked like Red Rock. Keep that pressure on, buddy. Push him like you're trying to steal from his long people.
They're a very caring group. They're a very caring group. They're a very caring group.
Like, I could see Sanji getting into it if he was punching Zoro.
right?
The animosity they're putting towards the captain. What did Luffy do to them? But yeah, you could see the impact here.
It's always interesting.
And with one balloon. You know what this reminds me of?
What's up?
God, what are those? It's that toy that you can put like on your desk and it has the balls that just bounce back and forth and transfers motion from each other.
The motion device, the little ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're basically transferring the energy in. So.
Yeah.
A pendulum? Or is
it might be a pendulum. Yeah, because
it's the Newton swing ball thing.
Balls.
Yeah.
It's the one with the 6 balls, and then you hit one.
And it hits and then the one on the outside bounces. So.
I think it's a pendulum.
Well, this one just knocked the crap out of a giant bird. So, not much on the panel by panel, but this is a very straightforward, like, hey.
There's a lot of art.
And now he's about to send it shooting back. We'll see how far back he gets
shot. Yeah, we need Drew here for the sound effects, you know?
Right? We really can't.
And for the voiceover.
That. But I'm going to jump in because now we're back to me on page 8. Unless y'all have any other thoughts, okay? Or do y'all have any thoughts?
Nope.
Alright. So, going on to page 8 in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's gone. They just team rocketed a Gurosei. Just throwing that out there. Because you see the little ting back in the distance. And it can't come back. We'll see about that. Let's get going, people. And not sure who said that one. Rah! Where's Usopp's group? They should be coming down any second now. But they're late, and that's from Sanji. So I'm guessing Luffy's the one who said, where's Usopp's group? I'll go and see, says Atlas. What? No, Atlas. York is monitoring us. Lilith, we should. But actually, nothing of the sort. Wait, what? Okay. Oh. So I guess now that if the Iron Giant, it sounds like the Iron Giant might be moving again. And now we get, but actually, nothing of the sort. So
that is a transmission.
The message is back on. I wonder if it's getting out to people. Any thoughts on that, or?
Oh yeah, that snail is definitely waking back up there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like nothing, the message, but actually nothing of the sort. So we're about to get more. So I'm about to go on. Unless there are any thoughts on your end.
Nope, no thoughts.
I mean, I'm just thinking you got 2 Nikas, so this is, Robot got twice the power now?
Let's see. Jumping onto page 9 in 3, 2, and 1. Whole Cake Island! And we have got Charlotte Katakuri in the flesh. We've got one brother behind him. We've got a few other people in front. See the transponder snail. That's the guy that technically died, I want to say. Big Mom took a lot of his lifespan and they got a little bit back, so he's good. He's up and running. Oh, hey. Which might consider a will. It's back on. Okay, so yes. It's back on. Now he's underwater. They are going to start losing their minds. Which you might consider a will. Ooh. Inherited through the years. Oh my goodness. He literally just told us the will of D in the... Okay, which you might consider a will inherited through the year. What's he talking about? It's back, and there's Vivi and big news. the picture is fixed, and you have, I don't know where this place is. Was there a problem with the transmission? And yeah, I'm not sure where that is. There was only a temporary break in the mental waves. And which is inherited through the years. Can only pray that those at the mercy of this reason will be able to hear this message. Oh my god, is that Goemon? We've got Goemon back. So I did skip the York part because I wanted to keep true to the message. I do apologize for anyone watching for that clarity. But I just wanted to make sure I got through his message all through the page. So, inherited through the years, can only pray that those at the mercy of this reason will be able to hear this message. There was only a temporary break in the mental waves. The transmission snail's memory and the mental waves work on separate circuits. You have to actually destroy it directly, elders. Well, that sounds dumb, but okay. Alright, so there's nothing, we didn't really hear the message, but there is something with the will of D and their inherited will. I think, is this the first time we've seen inherited will? Say that one more time?
He keeps getting Foxy in World. Foxy got to him.
Foxy keeps on getting the stream. Just a regular streamer, just like the rest of us. Hashtag Vegapunk is relatable. Hashtag Vegapunk relatable. Oh, that's funny. Any thoughts on your end, Bullet?
So inherited through the years, and then it broke, and then it came back, and only prayed that those at the mercy of this reason will be able to hear this message.
Yes.
But they didn't hear the actual meat of the message. That is
yeah, they're not going to give that to us right now.
So, that's the thing is... Sorry, go ahead.
Oda's not going to want to reveal that right now. I think that's going to be, like, information we find out in Laugh Tale.
Oh yeah, let's even pray we get it at once when the time comes, not in fragments across several chapters.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna get the information at all until Laugh Tale.
No, I don't either. But I very much appreciate the fact that the rest of this is probably one of the first times. Oh no, that's part of being a fan actually. We're ahead of the world in finding out all these things, but they know so much more than we do. So in this context, we're now being juxtaposed as to everyone hearing Will of D. What's the Will of D? Hey, there's a lot of people that have D in the middle of their name. Inherited will. I hope this message is something that you'll find suitable. I don't know. That's the very interesting part. So, that's pages 9 for me. York just updated the elders that they have to destroy it directly, and the thing is underwater, so let's see this freak out, Segrain. Over to you.
Oh no, you have one more, I think.
No, because did you do page...
Bullet did the double page spread, and then you did one with whole cake. Yes, the next.
I did 8 and 9. So I did, he's gone. He can't come back. Where's Usopp?
Oh.
I did all that. Because the double page
okay.
is Dawn Balloon on the
yeah. Gotcha. Yeah,
so,
gotcha.
It's over to you.
Moving on to the next page. Huh? What the? Whoa, is that rain or bombs? Neither. It's Cypherpool and a bunch of rubble. Why are they coming out of the sky? Catch them or they will die on impact.
Oh my goodness.
So all that time it is just now that they're just landing.
No, it's not. It's not. You'll see.
The Seraphim too? It was that monster. It spit them all. Oh, it spit them all out.
Because remember, he sucked them
Looks
all
like
up.
a fountain. So he swallowed them up.
A few chapters ago.
They're they're coming. They're coming this way. We need more distance. Oh,
Yeah, I
so
think we
he's
can
trying
just,
to use. Yeah,
I think
you're
we
saying?
can keep going. I think we can keep going.
All right. Okay. Moving on. Here it comes. Watch out for the suction. Now we're going backwards. Foil sails. Use the oars. Enough of that. And Luffy's got. Okay, and Luffy is going in with the punch. Go, Nika, go. White giants, monsters, cipher pull from the sky. Is this all a bad dream?
Boom! I'm gonna close in on that one. Is this all a bad dream? Calling it right there. They're pulling that one out. That emu stuff is all a bad dream. And this panel by panel, I want to point out in the very middle is very specific because Luffy is not well, we'll see on the next page. But Luffy is not automatically really in pain by hitting this thing, as opposed to when he hit the boar and his hand was hurting. So I think the boar has just overwhelming defense. Just putting that out there.
I think even in the in the I think in the mystical beast that the information, I think it said it had an extraordinarily hardened skin. That particular boar.
Yeah, so I think that especially in this case, yeah, there's a lot more. There's we're now seeing definitely that Luffy can actually hit some of them. He hurt the bird, sent that one flying. Now he's hitting this one, so now he's figuring out, hey, now we got to figure out how to hit them.
Yeah.
And some of them can't.
I think he can hurt them. I just think that they regenerate.
Well, I think before when he hit it, he took the brunt of that damage. You know what I mean?
Also, don't forget, he hit it while he was in gear 3.
No, he
wasn't
hit it while he was Nika as well, and it hurt him.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I missed that.
Mm-hmm. He did hit it again in Nika form and got hurt. That's why he's just like, you can't hurt it. But now he's hitting them. That's why he tried hitting them in different ways, and now it's just like, okay, this is interesting. So, Bullet, we'll jump it over to you as we end it up.
And jumping on to the next page.
Oh, goodness. Oh.
Over here. There goes the boar, watch out. Oh shoot. He's really, really sturdy. Look out for him. He'll smash the ship to pieces. We gotta flee. And you see him just like 10 feet away from the ship here in this panel. And then you got Bonnie here. Just saying, I can't. This freedom thing is tiring. And then you hear Joy Boy. And you see the robot rise from the water. Remember Emet. Only when the time is right. And he breaks the tusk of St. Totman.
Not just breaks, he knocks him out.
Oh yeah.
So that
is a very strong punch right there.
Well, it's very... Well, the robot's finally here. And
And
now... the time is right.
the time is right. Wait, I wanna... Does he send him flying?
Yeah.
I like trying to get a better view of that. Yeah,
It looks like he
he's
is
gone.
no longer on the shore. He is
He's no longer in panel. Unless he's like that little blurred mass right there just flying away on the screen.
Oh, he's in that bottom part. That would be him. In
Just
the
look.
Gray area thing.
Yeah, just look at the scale of the marine ships next to the giant ship right there,
Mm-hmm. But with that,
and the robot right there.
I think it's time to pivot into a sip and discuss, a toast to kicking butt. I think by looking at this, chapters 1119, Emet. Emet is our guy, this robot. So the Iron Giant is Emet. Emet is the Iron Giant. Not sure if that name has any historical value, any relevance in a story at all. I'm very interested to see where this goes. But
You know what makes me... I'm really curious if somebody awakened Nika's power 200 years prior. If that's the power source for these robots.
well, you then have to ask yourself, who had the Nika fruit 200 years ago to power this damn thing?
Yeah. So is Emet that person?
So who was that pirate? Like, did they have any significance, or were they just in existence for long enough to trigger it, get at all of these monsters on, to get worried because they already have connected the fact that, hey, this is the monster this is Emet from 200 years ago. We'll use his name, Emet. Very overall very interesting.
Mm.
Let's see here. Let's go back up. Is there any like overall questions that we may want to just pull or think about that comes out of this chapter? It was very straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay, so are they on the shore or are they in the water with the sandworm here?
The sandworm is at the shore and was trying to suck them up, and Luffy punched the sandworm away. Then
Okay, because it wasn't clear if he was on shore or in the water.
no, because he's
It
behind.
seems like the boar was in the water.
Behind the boar, then he's still on shore.
Okay.
Because the boar...
It would be curious if these things could swim.
Maybe, because the boar was jumping off after him, and that's when Emet came and saved him.
Yeah.
I also love that Bonnie is just like, freedom is tiring. Freedom is tiring, Bonnie.
At the very end, Luffy's eyes. Robo!
Yes.
So excited to see it.
So that's going to be even better because Luffy is going to be just enamored with this thing, and they're going to be fighting together. So I'm very excited. I'm interested for Luffy and Emet to be working together. What were you saying, Sagreen?
Also, it seems like the only Luffy can hear the robot,
Mm-hmm.
the Iron Giant, because if you see at the bottom of the panel, she says Joy Boy while he was inside the water, because like with the voice of all things, even though they are underwater, he can hear them. Like so, Luffy noticed, he heard when someone said Joy Boy before
That is true.
the engine emerged.
I just love how these things are just. We are at a point where these things are so big. They're so big that Luffy and all of them, you can't even really see Luffy who's bouncing around in there. And you have giants who are like, what is going on? These things are so big. This is horrifying. Dory and Bragi look like regular people at the size
Oh
of
yeah.
the Gurosei and Emet. I'm very
And
interested
then
how...
you
Go ahead.
just you just have the marine ships in there. They're toys in a bathtub.
Well, and even
It's like,
even going back to the marine ships, keep in mind, a lot of people are like, it looks just like his wanted poster. Why are they saying Nika? Giants. And even all the girls, that's even when the girl say was just like, what did he scream at them? 2 Nikas? It's just an illusion of the age fruit. Know your place. That's... And he's just the gaslighting in real time of him being like, it's the age fruit from Bonnie. Well, that actually might confirm that it is her fruit is the age fruit. Actually, so now I gotta interesting. I think this is the confirmation.
well, I don't think that's confirmation.
Really? Because the girls say are the ones who.
If he's gaslighting
That's,
to begin with,
ooh. So is this gaslighting,
why would he
or
actually?
is this the confirmation of a fruit? That's kind of where we're at right now.
I don't think it's confirmation of a fruit.
All right.
I don't think it's a confirmation of a fruit, because
He's already
is
lying
not.
in the sentence.
It didn't come from.
Why would he add truth to his lie?
Well, I think that could possibly be the community poll for the rest of the stream.
Because why would he reveal what? Wasn't it Topman? Who was?
That is, I think, Marcus.
Oh no! It was Saint Saturn.
Yeah. Yes. Saturn. I think if it came from him, then it would have been a confirmation, or it would have been more of
I thought it was testing and experimentation by Vegapunk that gave her powers.
Yeah, and I don't think
fruit.
he said. Yeah, exactly. I don't think he said what type of devil fruit it is, or what devil fruit it is that he used for the experiment.
It's confirmation that her fruit is age. No, it's a diversion, different fruit. So, is it Marcus Mars gaslighting by saying that Bonnie has the age fruit? Confirmation, her fruit is age. No, it's a diversion, different fruit. Are we in accordance? This can be the question, community question.
Yeah,
sure.
Alright, we'll go ahead and vote. We've been streaming for about 38 minutes already. We'll probably go for another 10 minutes at the most. Yeah, we'll be going for about 40 minutes, so we'll go for just a little bit longer. Let's see here. I like that Luffy is discovering throughout this fight that, in fact, best way of putting it is, the Gurosei can be hit in certain manners. So now he's figuring out how to be able to injure them in their own right. Is he able to go up and punch the worm? Yes, he can smack the worm.
but he can't punch the boar.
Yeah, but he can't punch the boar.
If he makes himself look like a robot, maybe he can do it.
If he makes himself look like a robot?
Look like one. you know, how detailed can he shape his arm? You know?
Or if he whips up something that can hit it out of thin air like he did with the baseball bat.
Well, here's the thing. He can
Whips
just let Emet whoop up on Marcus right
hammer.
now. But that's the thing. He can let Emet whoop up on no, not Marcus, on Workery right now, Topman. He can let Emet handle Topman. He's already pimp slapped Mars in the next dimension. He even got the little bink. Well, how far away he got. So, to be honest, you've got the worm and the boar at the shore. The bird's gone. The spider and the horse are probably at spider and the horse for sure are at the Sunny, who are about to Kude burst over to where we're at. So, hey, I think we're lining up to get away very cleanly.
Is Workery gonna be a victim among the Gurosei for this arc?
Workery gonna be a victim?
Is he gonna be the victim, the one that's gonna be taken down?
Oh, so you think we're gonna take down one of the Gurosei during this?
I think so. I think maybe they're gonna lose at least a single Gurosei.
Interesting.
Well, do you think Luffy's gonna meet the Gurosei?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't think it's over here. There's gonna be a battle like, I don't think this is it. It's Gurosei, I think, and then Blackbeard. It would be a massive. I don't think for Gurosei. The world's government would be dead if the Gurosei fail here, or if the Gurosei lose here.
So
obviously, they're losing in the fact
battle.
that Luffy's getting away, but they're not going to be defeated.
Yeah, I think it comes down to if one of the Gurosei out of these 5 can go down. So, like, for example, can one of them be defeated? Point, like they kept on coming back during the flames and all of that, unless this Iron Giant who just cracked the boar's skull what are they made of? Is this a sea prism robot? I don't know. We just assumed that it was made out of iron. Well, Luffy was standing on top of it, so I guess, and hanging from it, so I guess it couldn't like remove the Devil Fruit's powers. But you know what I mean? It might be like designed to pass.
It might be designed to combat the Gurosei's Devil Fruit or whatever power that they have.
Mm-hmm. But we are at 45 minutes, and there's 2 things that I still think we should cover. So, any final thoughts on this Gurosei combat?
Oh yeah, here in the last page, so we don't know if it is if the Gurosei are using devil fruit or it is just like a different kind of power that they're using, because the way this guy jumped, it seems like he's fully in the water, or at least after hitting the boat he will land inside in the sea. So does that mean that it is not a devil fruit?
Like he was like kind of yellow, kind of jumping about to jump off. So what is it? How's it going there? What did it do? Very interesting. I appreciate that. Also, sad to report, we are on break next week. I'm sorry. I know it hurt you all, but we are on break. But
new chapter in 14 days.
Yeah, but I do
so
think
it's only 1 week off.
I know it's not that long. But to bring up the final 2 things this first thing, silly part, and then we'll go into this more serious final thing to talk about. Silly. Vegapunk's message is back on. How is this stream about to end? Are we gonna go super goofy and see how and hear all the stupid goofiness? Because we just missed the Will of D part. We just missed that, and this is the final part that he's telling us. So are we about to get super goofy? How do we end this? I don't know. Do you want to tell everyone what you're most excited about? Yeah. Or do you want to say like he's gonna give like a quote from their version of like Shakespeare or something stupid? Like we're about to get Vegapunk's final words. I also want to point that out in that silliness.
I think the message is done.
There's the message, but how it ends. That's what I'm saying. So.
Oh, I think it's gonna be just a continuation of the initial goofiness. But the actual message, I think it is done already.
I know, and I agree. All the juicy bits are done. We've forgotten all the juicy bits.
Yeah, and the most juicy part has been cut off.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably just a little bit more goofiness, if anything at all.
Or maybe he'll finally drink the coffee.
The coffee? Which scenario is this?
The coffee you remember when they started, they were
waiting
coffee.
for the coffee. Yeah, they were waiting for the coffee.
Oh, that's gonna be hilarious because now he's gonna be like, "Do you think the coffee's done?" He's like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
They'll probably end up by talking about the coffee and how good it is.
I think that will actually make me feel a lot better as far as like a full continuation of this arc from start to finish, because I remember the anxiety like months ago when we're just like, when is this going to start? What is going to happen? These guys are dicking around off in the corner, and right now the monsters are just like, and no, this was when they were making landfall, and it's just like all of these demons are popping up. Like, it was wild.
It's wild that you mentioned that this has been months. I feel like that the One Piece manga has been so good every single time we get a chapter that it doesn't feel like we have weeks in between each chapter. It just...
Especially when
it feels like it's just last month that we started. Egghead Island. Like,
I wish.
It does not feel like it's been as long as it has, because the story is just that good.
Well, especially when we're in a space where we're still able to reread, and things happening everywhere else that you look into One Piece plays into this part. It always still remains fresh because you're just still finding new stuff. So, to wrap things up, and our final topic, Stussy is wanting to make amends, and she's just like, Kaku, and he's just like, just go. I don't want Lucci to murder you, because unlike what everyone else thinks, Kaku understands Lucci in that he is going to murder her when he gets there.
Nah. He's a big softy.
I just appreciate when Drew's not here, you can just step that up in for that. I appreciate you. That is so... she... At all. But she did release him. So that was the serious part that I wanted to get back to, is that Stussy has released them. Samurai Drew has been vindicated that at least she is going to try and be a nice friend to them all. And whether it works, about that. But hey, that's just me. Did you guys go and vote in the poll? And if you can, please do. Oh, we got a few votes. So, but for those of you who are watching, because it says like we have a few more than normal, is St. Marcus Mars gaslighting by saying that Bonnie has the age fruit? Because this is the first time that they officially have said the fruit. No, it is confirmation. No, it is a diversion. She has a different fruit, or this is confirmation that she does have the age fruit. So please go ahead and vote. Let's see here.
Or is similar to Luffy, is a different fruit but known with a different name.
And are they using?
I don't even think it's a fruit.
The gum fruit,
Oh,
and
you don't
then
even think it's a
later
fruit? You think it's something else?
it's a fruit, but like Luffy's fruit, we all knew it as the gum fruit. So maybe it's just or they're using Marcus North to just keep going with the age fruit narrative, but then it's a whole different fruit because as we see here, like what she can do is not just happening to like age is a separate is like going into the future, going into the past, accessing the future and past.
That's what I think too, but I think Bullet was on a train of thought that it may not even be a devil fruit, or was I misinterpreting that? Bullet.
No, I don't think she ever consumed a devil fruit.
No, she didn't. Even Saren said like he was experimenting on her to see if he can transfer the powers of a devil fruit to an infant without them consuming it. So she was a baby when he did that.
Yes, exactly.
Uh-huh.
But for
So
all those who
I
are
think it's a
in the
devil
stream,
fruit.
if you can, please go ahead and vote. That helps us out. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a devil fruit, but it's not. It's not the devil fruit that we think it is. Probably not the age fruit, but also like he has the experiment is successful since she can use the powers.
I don't know. I think that over the next 2 weeks, I think this works out perfectly just because next week probably won't be able to really stream just because it's the 4th of July weekend. So it'll be nice to take a little break, collect our thoughts, and then we do know that we will be getting another chapter in later in July. So we'll be seeing everyone back here on what is that going to be? Not the 14th. 14th. I don't think that we're gonna have a Warlord roundtable during that week off, just because it's a holiday weekend here in the States. So we'll probably just be chilling with family and all that. But anything that you guys have or final thoughts before I conclude the poll and we discuss the MVP of the chapter?
Oh yeah, who's the MVP of the chapter? The Iron Giant.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go
I
ahead
think.
and
I think.
I'm gonna go ahead and end poll because yeah, I think we're good to go ahead and end the poll. And in our One Piece 1119 live reaction is St. Marcus Mars gaslighting us by saying that Bonnie has the age 8 fruit. This community is saying that no, it is in fact a diversion and that she has a different fruit. The community has spoken, the warlords have spoken. That is what the community has said. But now it's time for us to pivot right before we end. Who was the MVP of this chapter, and thus will be the thumbnail of everything? I am probably going to go ahead and say maybe Stussy or Kaku. Yes.
The Iron Giant, I think.
I was saying Iron Giant too.
Well, I don't know if are we still going to say the Iron Giant, or are we going to call him by his name Emet? You monsters.
Well,
we don't know that's his name.
Exactly.
How else can you interpret it? Remember, Emmett, only when the time is right. The time is right? Like, the title of the chapter is Emmett. I guess we should even have a conversation. Are we So I guess I'm the only one who interpreted that this Iron Giant is Emet. Because I was just saying that and I thought that
He's referring to himself. Or he's saying remember Emmett to himself.
well, it sounds like he's
Yeah.
remembering back to a conversation because Joy Boy,
That is one way to interpret it.
remember Emet
But he also
Because
only when the time.
but he
is
also
right.
says the time is right, question mark.
And he's like questioning himself as he's like popping up. This is the time, right time, because you know he's showing up when the time is right, which is juxtaposed to him showing up at this moment, which is right. That's how I interpreted it. So that's why I also interpreted it that this is Emet, who showed up just when the time is right. But I think we can probably just. Sounds like we disagree on that though. It's a disagreement in how that could be interpreted.
no, I
It
agree
makes sense
with
what you
you,
said, but like it also, I think it'd be interpreted more than one way.
That's fair. That's
I'd
the
have to wait and see.
that's the beauty of this story is that you can have different interpretations, and that's why I think it's the best story because it meets everyone where they're at. So, in that,
Yeah, I think.
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it would be easier to interpret if it was like animated.
Fair, very fair. But I think
You don't have like voice acting with it.
it sounds like the Iron Giant slash Emet is going to be MVP of 1119. Excuse me. As we wrap
I'm
up,
fine with calling him Emmett too.
You're good. You're good. I think that as we wrap up, I just want to point out that in this week's Round the World, Gaimon is back. Boom. Just had to point that out there.
Oh yeah, and it's just like Garman has a significant other.
Does he?
Oh yeah,
I missed that. Oh my goodness.
I thought you guys saw it.
What happened to her? Oh, now I'm sad. Okay, so Gaimon has. And to Bullet's point, yes, KATAKURI is back. We did see KATAKURI in the cover series when he got beat by Aokiji. I believe so. That's the last time we saw KATAKURI. Wow. Alright, so I think we're good to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you all for watching. This has been a lot of fun. I'm the DarkBriton of the Runaway Warlords. As always, my amazing lads have been a lot of fun to join us. And we will see you in about 2 weeks. Always remember, Nakama, that anime is adulting. Stay reckless, Warlords. Peace.